All right, good morning, everybody. Good morning. Today is July 3rd, 2025. It is the day before Independence Day here in the United States. For some of you, might have a long extended weekend. Good for you. Hopefully you enjoy it. Let's see, what can I talk about today, folks? I'm going to change things up a little bit. I want to talk about today. I want to tell you about one of the greatest quotes I ever heard in my entire life. Probably the greatest in my entire life. And my God, there are thousands, if not millions of them out there. But I'll tell you. I remember it was months ago, and this late at night, so I'm sleeping. And I remember I woke up, had the TV on, and I don't quite remember if it was a movie. It could have been a documentary, could have been a newsreel. But there was this black guy in Mississippi, and he was telling the football player, this was high school football, and to really motivate the player, the coach, the black guy, told the white football player, he said, you can't ride the bench to glory. That was the quotation. And when I first heard that, I thought about it for a couple of seconds. I started laughing, like I'm kind of laughing now, at least with a smile on my face. But I tell you, folks, that one quotation, at least in my life, really does say it all about life. It really does say that about life. If you want to be successful in anything, absolutely anything, folks, you can't sit down on your ass and just wish that something would happen. You can't do that. If you want to go back to school, hey, you just can't sit on your ass and hoping somebody will, do all the paperwork and all that for you to go back to school. And you can't. In other words, you can't sit your ass on the bench your whole life wishing for something to happen. And I think that's a real good, to me, like I say, it's almost perfect. That one quotation. Oh, excuse I got allergies this morning. But, that one quote really says it all. I mean, it says you could put life in that whole one quote. You really can. You really can. I wish everybody would know that quote. Because if they did, society would look a lot different. So yeah, that's my favorite quote of all time. So, you got some other ones too. I could say I learned this from a Scottish guy. If you want to be successful, if you want to, move something, you got to put your ass into it. That's another way of looking at it. But it doesn't hit quite home like that one black guy said. They both work. But the way that black guy put that quotation, the way he worded that quotation, that's perfect. So I hope, if you see this video, you the viewer, maybe this video keeps you motivated, gets you motivated, and hopefully you could become even more successful in whatever you want to do. So, you know, I think that's it, folks. I ain't gonna film too long today. I gotta go to work. But I just wanted to put that out there. You know, if you could, well, I don't think you'd be able to see it, but hey, drop a line in the comment section. You know, what's your favorite quote? Do you like the one I just told you, that you can't ride the bench to glory? Or do you have something that your mom, your grandma, your grandfather, old wrestling coach, you know, what did they tell you? I'd be interested in hearing what some of y'all have to say. But yeah, that's the quote for today. Not the word, but the quote. So guys, hopefully you'll remember that one. And really, like, subscribe, comment, and share to this channel, the FYSC channel on YouTube. And remember, you can't ride the bench to glory.